A neutral site matchup here today with fans from both sides filling the stadium. It's the Ole Miss Rebels against the Indiana Hoosiers. Great to welcome in Holly Rowe now, reporting from the sidelines. Holly?
Checking in with the Indiana head coach before the game. Coach is using a great motivational tactic in the locker room with his team. He told me this is the best game outside of the playoffs in this postseason, and challenging our guys to put on a show for our fans. They want to make sure people know we will be in the playoff next year, and that motivation all starts here today with a terrific top 25 matchup. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. We'll keep an eye on that. And the Hoosiers will kick this away to start us off. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. He hands it off from the gun. Picks up the first, looking for more.
Well, Chris, finally they get that run game going. I've been asking them to run better on first down. They finally do, and here, lo and behold, they move the chains. Good job up front. Running back gets loose, and now you got a first down.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Looking for a gap, it's Lacey. Fights through the tackle. He breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
Well, this is exactly what you need to do on first down, is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn.
He's got space. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
These are the type of run plays that can build into future success. I know it doesn't look like much, right? At second down, you move the chains. That's all great. But that's the exact type of run that you can play off of late.
It's caught. He's breaking free. He goes out of bounds, stopped just short of the 25.
Big completion like that early in the game is huge for the quarterback's confidence. Now you feel like you can do that over and over and over again. This play caller needs to start putting the ball in his hands now. You build the momentum through a completion like that. You got to utilize it. Go back to that well. Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
Makes the grab. It's Lacey. That's a nice play. It'll set him up first down now at the 12.
The back is always a good option in the passing game, and the quarterback knows that he has a guy that is very consistent catching the ball in the backfield. I think the defense is going to have to adjust. This is a first down. It's an easy first down. They're going to have to start doing something in their scheme to stop the running back out of the backfield. Well, the key to third down success is being good on first down, and here the defense does a great job on first down of bowing up and stopping the run, and that's the key to this thing.
Touchdown, Rebels. Caught in the end zone. They throw for the score.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. They'll tackle him out across the 20.
Chris, I think they need to change the look up here defensively on first down. With two safeties back, it's just too easy to gain yards on the ground. They're giving them a free 4, 5, 6 yards every single time. That's keeping them out of passing situations, and you can't get your pass rush going. They need to adjust.
Looking for his big tight end. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. Nice break. He could go. Touchdown, Ole Miss. The defense produces 6 points.
An outstanding job defensively, reading that pass, stepping in front for the interception, but then immediately turning it into offense on the other side. Look at these guys getting blocks, finding the open lane, and taking it back for 6.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he's got some space here. On the move. Can he make it? Touchdown, Indiana. He will score.
If you're going to bring the ball out of the end zone as a kick returner, you better have great confidence and great speed on the outside. He has both of those. It reminds me a lot of Jadarian Price from Notre Dame. Remember, he had multiple 100-yard kickoff returns for the Irish? Well, here, chalk this one up. Look at the speed on the outside.
No problem with PAT right down the middle. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out, it's Alexander. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Trying to find some room. It's Lacey. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction at the line of scrimmage. It's a beautiful stop right there. Really nowhere to go in the middle.
Looking to pass here on second down. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. And the senior calls his own number and keeps this drive moving.
It's going to be a really long day for this defense if they can't corral this quarterback in these scrambles. He's dropping back, nowhere to throw, or he just sees an open lane. Look at this quickness that he's
got a crease. They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39.
It's an outstanding job up front of getting everybody targeted and blocked up. Fuller does a great job. He's able to pull around and get that block on the second level. But this is about patience and vision from the running back. You've got to set up those blocks in front of you, and then the vision to find the seam and take off. What a great run and a huge play for this offense. Great defense here and really good timing, because anytime you're going to bat that ball away, there's always a chance you're going to arrive too early and create a pass interference. But here the defender times it perfectly, swats it away for an incompletion.
Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down. Crucial third down play after that completion. Handed off for a draw. Look out, he's got space ahead. He goes out of bounds. They'll spot it at the 10. And it's Ole Miss in front. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Rebels.
Chris, this group is so good. You give them just a little bit of momentum, they're going to take it. They're going to use it to build a big lead, and that's what they've done. And now this is a precarious situation. Unless you get a score going the opposite direction, this one could get out of hand.
PHC is good. They're pulling ahead now, 21-7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. Handoff from the shotgun. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Offensively, they've got to find a way to run the football with more efficiency. If they're unable to do so, it will be a long day.
So 2nd and 7 at the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. Grab behind the line. It's Marsh. Finally out of bounds after a solid gain, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this out. Yeah, you simply cannot hit the quarterback like that. He got caught red-handed. Quarterback shaking off that hit, but the roughing the passer penalty gives the offense 15 and a first down. Scanning the field, it's Hoover. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
This is a no-chance play as a quarterback. This defensive end is getting off the ball so quickly. He is electric. That first step, he gets to the quarterback so quick, he's got nothing to do but protect the football. And thankfully for the offense, he's able to do so.
Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. He's got a man down the middle. They make the stop after a huge play. Moves the ball to the 35.
That's a good find by the quarterback. These early first downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum. And now you've got to take that momentum and carry it with you. Try to get this ball down the field and go get points on this series.
And looking to throw now on first down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Oh, can you believe it? He dropped the ball. Don't see that often from this excellent receiver. He's going to bring up second down.
Well, Chris, it wasn't technically a pass breakup, but there was nowhere to go if he even caught that. And in fact, I feel like he was even hearing some of the footsteps. You can kind of understand the drop because the defense was all over him. Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be.
Looking downfield near the end zone. Touchdown, Hoosiers! An explosive play to the end zone. A huge connection for a touchdown shows the explosiveness of this offense. A lightning strike for 6 points.
I mean, Chris, that was some impressive throw right there. That is a big-time throw. That next-level scout, he's going to be impressed with what he saw right there. Anticipation, driving the football into that open area. Whoa, I tell you what, this guy is playing some ball.
And the PAT is good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start with the 25. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. Nowhere to run up the middle. It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half. Getting set. Here's second down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete.
No. You can't make that throw as a quarterback. The defense is all over that. The eyes are in the backfield. It's zone coverage. They know exactly where he's looking, and he's staring at his intended target the entire time.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, it's tough for a quarterback on 3rd and long, but they just don't get the protection right here. There's nobody open. The offense is not executing at a high level. They need to get routes right at the stick so the quarterback can get the ball out of his hands.
And now the Hoosiers will spend their first time out. Big 4th down play coming up as they decide what to call. And the Rebels will have to kick it away. And the offense will have to punt for the first time this afternoon. This is an absolute boomer of a punt. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. The returner is brought down. Gets it started on the next drive. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
They just have to do a better job defensively of sealing that edge. A lot of teams will talk about building a run wall, but also building a hard edge. And here, they're just not able to contain the running back, toss to the right.
Intercepted, picked off by the defense. They get him down after a short return. What a takeaway. Sets up the offense at the 43.
He's just been off all day, Chris, and he hasn't been able to recover from these mistakes and these early turnovers, and now multiple turnovers on the day. Again, I've always said, true mark of a quarterback, how do you respond to mistakes? And today, he just has not responded well.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. And it's incomplete. Even in a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Well, we knew this was going to be a key for this defense. They had to impact the quarterback, make him feel you in that pass rush, and they're able to get to him and hit him as he throws. That play right there, that'll pay dividends the rest of the game.
They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Last completion gets him near the marker. It'll be 3rd down and inches. Oh, it's snapped to the back. Didn't get there. Defense makes a great stop.
Chris, I would go for this. Every program uses analytics, and most analytics would tell you in this down and distance, you would go for it in this field position.
They're going to go for it here on 4th and inches. Trying to convert with a sneak. And the 4th down attempt comes up short.
What a massive stop by this defense. Inside of a minute, one possession game. Those are the types of plays you look back on, and they are the most meaningful snaps of the game.
So here we go. The first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. Looking downfield, it's Hoover. On the move now. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
This is exactly what this defense wanted to do, was get this quarterback off of his spot. And here he's got to escape to the right side of the field. And now he's on the run. And he is just not that accurate. Once he's on the run, there's contact and it's an incompletion.
Grab down the middle. It's Marsh. And that game moves the ball across midfield. First down coming up from the 46.
Chris, I think the best way to defend these drag routes is getting some contact early in this route. You've got to jam this wide receiver, in particular with his original alignment. If he gets a clean release, you're probably going to get that ball completed as an offense.
And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. Brought down after the return, but a huge takeaway at this moment.
Well, this defense is totally locked in right now, and they understand where this quarterback is trying to go with the football. He's making poor decisions, and they're making him pay. 2 straight interceptions on back-to-back series for this group. They're doing a marvelous job.
Tight end goes in motion. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's caught. He lays out to make a diving grab near the sideline. Ole Miss takes their second timeout now. They still have one more in their pocket for the rest of the half. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Looking for his big tight end. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them. Incomplete pass.
Swarm to the pass rush. A sack. Ole Miss will call their 3rd and final timeout, approaching the final minute of play. And that's all they've got remaining here in the 1st half. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. This will be a 50-yard attempt. Let's see if he's got the leg. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. And the lead remains at 7 after the miss. Will kick this away to begin the second half. Not an ideal kickoff as it heads out of bounds. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Now they'll run it on the toss. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Well, this is a magnificent job by this defense. You get these toss sweeps, and here's the deal. You've got to secure the edge and use leverage out there, and they do a great job of that, and the running back has to get himself back in the interior. Once he does that, he's running right back into the pursuit of the defense, and, Chris, there's nowhere to go. That's a great stop.
Dropping back, it's Hoover. Catch made on the out route. That's a quick tackle, but they pick up solid yardage on that short throw. It's 3rd down for the offense. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Finds his man. It's Richard. They finally make the tackle all the way down to the 32.
That is such an important conversion to keep your offense on the field. They're trying to execute this comeback here in the second half. They need points. They need it in a hurry. It's a good job of moving the chains on 3rd down.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. The 5-yard gain is a win on 1st down. Sets up now 2nd and 5. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. They finally stop him at the 8. It'll be 1st and goal. The Hoosiers keep the football on the move. Pass caught. Can he get in? Tackled after the completion down at the 1-yard line.
Yeah, I love the timing here of this out route. Chris, this ball has got to be thrown before the wide receiver breaks. The quarterback understands that, and that's what he sees. It's also imperative that he knows that he's got off coverage from that corner. That corner needs to have what's called deep responsibility. If he does, it's considered free access, and all you need to do is throw that ball on time, which he does for the completion. This is exactly what pops up on film and preparing for this defense. His recognition, getting into the backfield, stopping plays before they ever get started. Look how fast he recognizes what's going on and then his instincts to go make the tackle.
Going to throw for it on 3rd and goal. Oh, they've got him for a sack. That'll bring up 4th down.
It's so difficult to present pressure on the quarterback in a short yardage situation, and the defense is able to do it. That's a really nice job by this defensive coordinator and this defensive front getting home on 3rd down.
And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick.
It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Alexander. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. He goes out of bounds right about the 43-yard line. The offense will begin right there in good shape. So here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 43. Off the play fake on 1st down. And they've got him on the blitz.
Chris, there's so much emphasis put on 3rd down, and rightly so. That's really the action play of the series. But the 3rd down success or lack thereof, it really happens because of what happens on 1st down. And here, this defense creating a negative play on 1st down is setting them up for success here down the line.
Ball carrier wrapped up and brought down.
Well, this is an outstanding play by the quarterback. Obviously, 1st down backed him way up behind the chains, and now he's able to create a much more manageable 3rd down. And he does so with his legs, scrambling on the outside. Again, you don't have to force the ball as a thrower. You can attack the defense as an athlete with your legs, and he does so here. Let's see if they can convert here on 3rd.
Looking to set up a screen pass here. They'll drop him right there for no gain. That's great defense.
Chris, I like the idea here offensively of getting the ball to the running back in space and allowing him the opportunity to make somebody miss. He just couldn't do that. Give a lot of credit to this defense. They're playing with great pursuit and leverage.
Sorry to interrupt, Joel, but this offense is going to go for it on 4th down on their own side. 4th down, looking to throw for it. It's complete. That's enough for a 1st down. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup was good enough to move the chains. 1st down. And it's Ole Miss in front, sitting in pretty good position as we wrap up the 3rd quarter. Let's check out the game stats so far. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. The offense with some pre-snap motion. On the ground, it's Lacey. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
This has always been a pet peeve of mine from a quarterback perspective, is these nondescript run plays against what is clearly a run-oriented defense. You've got to have the opportunity to throw play action, create some sort of little arc.
Oh, the pass rush gets home.
A sack like that on 2nd down is a drive killer. Now 3rd and forever, and now this pass rush, you know, is going to have their ears pinned back. You are in a one-way go. This is a perfect opportunity to try to throw a screen, maybe a draw, trying to force this ball down the field. This is when turnovers happen.
Throws to the tight end. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Defense able to stop him. It's 4th down now. So no hesitation by the coach. The offense is out there to go for it here. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Trying for a 4th down completion. Fires it to the wideout. but it's incomplete. The defense makes a fourth down stop. The decision to go for it doesn't work out this time.
You know, these fourth down situations, it usually comes down to execution. And right there, defense is executing, offense is not. Unable to connect, it's incomplete and go in the other direction.
Back to pass. It's Hoover. He escapes the pocket. Tries the right with a quick throw. Oh, what a grab! They make the stop after a huge play. Moves the ball to the 35. So a nice throw by the quarterback. He's had a productive day. He hasn't been perfect. Joel, can he make a play here to put his team on top?
Well, Chris, I think you put it perfectly there because, again, it's about the short memory. You erase those mistakes made previously in this game, and you think about the execution moving forward, the plays that you could make, the details of what you need to do from this point moving forward. If you're able to do that with that short memory, then you can go have success and come back in this game.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off.
This is a great example from this defense of how to stop the RPO. One, stay home. Don't give the quarterback a definitive read that encourages him to just hand off the football. That's kind of his base read. And Chris, once he does so, then you fly to the football, you play with great effort, and you tackle in space, which they're able to do. I tell you, you got to play well on third down. That's the money down for a quarterback. To be honest, Chris, I don't really care what a quarterback does on first and second. He's got to be great in situations. And one of those situations that I think about is third down. Unable to connect here, and now you got a decision to make on fourth.
Needs a completion here on fourth down. Throws it to the right. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. He'll be ruled down, but has enough for a first down with plenty to spare. And the Hoosiers are moving quickly down the field. The final 2 minutes here. This defense trying to hang on. The offense trying to make a play to win it. Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. First down, looking to throw the ball. The pocket breaking down. He'll throw it now. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Loose football. The ball goes out the back of the end zone. That's going to be a touchback going the other way. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Leaning on the run game here. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be. Your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Powering through. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Well, we arrive at the most important snap of the entire game right here, and it comes down to how much trust you have in your quarterback. Do you want to put it in his hands, let him throw the football, knowing that an incompletion is going to stop the clock and really give this defense a chance to put their offense on the field with plenty of time?
And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. He'll be taken down. The defense rises up with a sack at a crucial moment. Now a timeout taken by Indiana. That's their second. They'll come together here and discuss the call on this fourth down play. The Rebels will have to punt this one away. Steps into this one, and it's a boomer. Wow. It's a muff. They scramble for the ball. And the returner steps out. They'll mark the football right there. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin from their own 11. Back to pass. It's Hoover. Here comes the rush.
Well, other than turning it over, that's about the worst way you can start a possession. Now you're way behind the chains, looking to maybe get half of it back here. Try to create, I guess, 3rd and 8, 3rd and 9, so that you've got some chance to convert on 3rd.
A sack makes it 2nd down and forever. Looking deep for late game heroics. Another interception. That's number 4 today. Are you kidding me? Not a great return. Hi, folks, and welcome to this highly competitive matchup. It's the Miami Hurricanes against the Ole Miss Rebels. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler along with Joel Klatt here in the booth, and joined on the field by Holly Rowe. Hello, Holly.
Thanks, guys. Coach Golding told me before the game, this is a fun matchup here today for conference bragging rights. The SEC versus the ACC. These are two teams and two conferences that are always trying to get chippy, talk about who is the more dominant league. They'll have a chance to prove it here on the field today. Both coaches say they want to dominate at the line of scrimmage and show just who is the more physical league. Back to you.
All right, thanks, Holly. Good stuff. The Hurricanes will kick this deep to start us off. Bringing it out, it's Alexander. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. He'll hand it off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
These run plays don't look like much, but I'm telling you, they are vital to keep them on schedule, create those short yardage 2nd and 3rd down opportunities.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Makes a quick catch. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a 1st down. Here. They face a 3rd down in the opening possession. Movement here from the tight end. In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. A bullet, but it's incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Man, as a quarterback, you really love to have that one back. This is 3rd advantage. Well, you feel like you can move the chains here. They did a fine job on 1st and 2nd down, putting them in a situation where they've got both the run and the pass at their disposal.
Sorry to interrupt, Joel, but this offense is going to go for it here on 4th down. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Caught over the middle. It's Cook. Bring him down, but not before he converts that 4th down play. And the Rebels line up on 1st and 10 now. Off the RPO, caught to the right. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a 1st down.
That's a good find by this quarterback. Remove the chains and create another 1st down. And now you got to keep this momentum going. Take this ball and try to move it all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
And the Rebels churn out another 1st down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Lacey. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. So the completion yields 7 yards. Solid gain to set up 2nd and 3. That now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Caught near the sticks. It's Cook. The Rebels look to keep this drive moving. 1st and 10 play coming up. Looking for a gap. It's Lacey. They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there.
This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on 1st down. This offense continues to just gain yards on 1st down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious passing situations. This defensive line has got to start winning their one-on-one blocks up front.
Got an opening here. Good enough for 1st down yardage.
Boy, I really love the rhythm that this offensive line is in. Staying out of 3rd down, being able to run the football here. Nice job by the running back and the offensive line, moving the line of scrimmage and moving the chains. This offense is...
It's caught. He's got room. They bring him down at the 5. Solid gain, though, in the completion.
What an advantage for this offense that they have players that they can dump the ball off to on short completions, and then they can take it yards after the catch and create explosive plays. And here, again, it's about timing, getting the ball out quickly, and then the playmaking ability of these players on the outside.
Now they'll take a quick timeout here to avoid the delay of game. Now left with 2 of them here in the 1st half. And the Rebels will line up here on 1st down and goal. And he keeps it. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
This D-line is just winning the line of scrimmage and this battle up front. They're being more physical and more aggressive, and the quarterback doesn't have really any chance to gain positive yards.
Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Well, Chris, they told us they were going to be aggressive on defense, and this is evidence of that. Look at them get in the backfield from the secondary. This is a beautiful job, and it's very difficult to see that from a quarterback's perspective. This is a great job, again, being aggressive and really forced.
They got him again. He's like a statue back there.
Chris, we've got a game wrecker on our hands. 2nd straight sack here. And I got to tell you, this offense, they better start accounting for him. He is so good. And now, whether it's a back or a tight end, you've got to start double-teaming him in pass protection, or else this could turn into a rout. It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And one final play before the end of the quarter. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And they make the stop, and that'll bring the 1st quarter to an end. And it's Ole Miss in front. And at the end of the 1st quarter, let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the 2nd period. So here we go. 1st play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Grab behind the line. It's Jacobs. They bring him down after a short gain there. A solid gain of 7 on the completion sets him up now 2nd and 3.
Well, we knew that they were going to try to get this wide receiver the ball in creative ways here in the run game. I really love this design, but the defense was also ready for it. If we know what's coming, certainly they do, and they were ready for that play.
And 3rd and short, they try to pick it up on the ground. Did not get there, and now it's going to bring up 4th down and 1. Ole Miss takes their 2nd timeout now. Just the 1 timeout remaining now in the half. offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on 4th down in their own territory. Receiver in motion now. Here we go, 4th down. They'll try to run for it. They make the tackle, but it's enough for a fresh set of downs. The Canes will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Play action here on 1st down.
Well, on 4th and 1, you know what's coming, and if the defense is going to give you that option.
Oh, he jukes him again. Makes the catch and has space. Now here he goes. Touchdown, Canes. There was no catching him that time.
Chris, I always talk about it. Timing and accuracy from the quarterback create these yards after the catch. And here he's able to put the ball on time and on target. And it affords the wide receiver the ability to run after the catch into the end zone. That is beautiful football, offensive football 101.
And they tack on the extra point. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Alexander. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Moves out of the pocket. He's looking to square. Football comes out. The defense scoops it up.
I don't mind the decision to run. Wasn't anything open down the field, but you've got to protect the football once you become a runner. As a quarterback, the #1 thing is the ball. You've got to take care of it throwing it down the field. You've got to take care of it when you're a runner. You got to get down or get out of bounds. That is a bad turnover from this quarterback.
Not the news the coach was hoping to hear. He took a chance calling a timeout to get the replay. We'll see if that proves to be crucial. He's got space. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Short gain makes it 2nd and long. That's tough against a defense like this. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
I think his best strength is havoc plays. He's constantly in the backfield. It doesn't matter if you're throwing the football, he's after the quarterback. If you're running the football, he's in the backfield, tackling the running back. He's constantly in the backfield, which is just a pressure situation if you're on offense.
And they get the completion. And they'll make the tackle, but he'll bring up 4th down. They are in field goal range. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. The offense already has 1 4th down conversion. They do it for a 2nd time. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Coming after him. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Miami. Adds 6 more points to the total.
Well, this is exactly what you're trying to do, is take advantage of quality situations. And here they're set up with great field position. You walk on the field as a quarterback specifically, and you're telling your guys, we got to punch this in the end zone. That's exactly what they did.
Point after, up and good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from that 20-yard line. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. He's in the clear. Finally brought down, but that play moves the ball all the way down to the 21.
And there you go. That's a nice completion by this quarterback, and he's able to move the chains here on this series. This quarterback just needs to continue to do this, find the open man, and hit him with the accurate pass.
Defense is coming after him. Blitz and a quick sack.
What a response offense from this defense. They give up the explosive play on the previous snap and come right back and get to the quarterback, create a negative play, and put him behind schedule. That's exactly what you need to do in particular.
Oh, and he dives to make a beautiful catch there.
Well, now he's just showing off. What a versatile threat this guy is. As a tight end, you've got to be able to block. You've got to create mismatches. You've got to be reliable catching the football. But this is just insane. Laying out to catch the ball, wild.
The tackle is made, but the game sets the offense up. First and goal from the 9.
Well, it looks like the offense caught him being aggressive. This defense took a shot. They sent everybody, and the quarterback saw it, got the completion, and that's a big gain down the field.
And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Rebels.
That is a massive score for this group. It really creates a different game moving into the third quarter. You create that momentum with the score before half, that locker room just feels different at halftime.
PAT up and good to get a little bit closer. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Bringing it out, it's Lyle. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. It's a shotgun run call. Eludes a tackle. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled, and that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact. You know, Chris, when you boil this game all the way down for a quarterback, it really is about 2 things. Getting first downs, getting touchdowns. Here, he's able to move the chains, and he does so easily.
The offense will set up on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, drops back. Sideline throw caught, but not enough for a first down.
You know, for me, this is just too much cushion from this corner. He needs to at least be aggressive enough to be in there to try to break up this out route. He knows that it's a timing pass, but you can tell he's threatened by the speed of this wide receiver, and so he's more concerned with being beat deep.
It's caught. They will rule that a catch, a huge game through the air.
Remember, Chris, you've got to secure the ball, then get the foot down, and he's able to do that. Then you got to maintain control.
Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. Looks like they got the ruling on the field right the first time. They confirm it with the review. The Hurricanes getting set on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. On the move now. Oh, look, he's trucking it deep again. Touchdown, Hurricanes. This passing game is still on fire.
Well, all week, these defensive coaches told us that they had to force this quarterback to beat them from the pocket. They knew if he got outside, he's too elusive, he's too fast, he's too good, and he would make plays. So once the rush allows him outside, now you're dead to rights. If you make him beat you from the pocket, maybe you've got a chance.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. The tight end goes in motion before the snap. First down, looking to throw the football. Looking to scramble. On the run, he'll let it go. And it falls incomplete with just 6 seconds remaining to play.
This group is just not on the same page right now. The timing, something about this offense seems off, and clearly the quarterback is feeling that.
Looks like one more play here before halftime. Now we run a draw play. He's got a crease. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. And he safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work.
Well, they were clearly prepared for what's going on here on the onside kick, and this is a great job covering this one up, getting the ball, and now setting up their offense with good field position.
And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. First play of the second half is a handoff. Refuses to be stopped. And that broken tackle will earn him first down yardage.
Outstanding job up front. Look at the hole right here. The back has to counterplay this little misdirection, and it is wide open because of what they're doing up front. This offensive line is so good, and they are winning the line of scrimmage.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
It's something I love about this defense is their discipline. Look at them stay in their rush lanes, get a nice stop.
Throwing off play action. Deep shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Canes. Grab for a touchdown.
That's exactly what you want to do on offense here. You've got the lead, and then you've got a short field. Put the pedal down. Get in the end zone, and now they're able to do that. This offense is in a great rhythm. That needs to continue the rest of the day.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Rebels offense back out on the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Oh, and it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Boy, you don't see that often. He is normally so sure-handed, and as a quarterback, that cannot creep into the back of your head. Keep going to him. Remember, he's one of your best players.
They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. And the Rebels looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Chris, we don't often talk about pitch selection for a quarterback and how important it is. Sometimes you've got to drive the football or throw it layered over a linebacker, or even with touchdown the field. Here, it's zone coverage. It's a curl route. He's got to throw a fastball right in between the defenders. Does a beautiful job.
Looking to throw it again. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Chris, as a quarterback, sometimes you feel like you've just got no chance. I mean, the pressure is immense. We've seen it all day long. All these sacks that he's had to take in the backfield. And this pass rush is just owning the line of scrimmage. The offensive line better fix something, and they better fix it in a hurry.
And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Could take it all the way. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Miami. A huge defensive score.
I love linebackers that keep their eyes in the backfield, and they turn into pass defenders when it's in the passing game. This guy does a great job. Watch him read the eyes of the quarterback. He steps in front, and now he's gone on the outside for a touchdown. Beautiful play.
Caught behind the line. It's Fletcher. He makes it into the end zone to add 2 more to the lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. It's a bootleg looking to throw. Moves to his left now, escaping the pocket. It's a fumble. It bounces past the sideline, out of bounds, and they avoid the turnover there. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Looking for some space. It's Lacey. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Now it's 2nd down here. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Fires it on the move. And is intercepted. That's another big play for this defense, and for the offense, the struggles continue today. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He escapes the pocket. Doesn't get rid of it. He's brought down way behind the line of scrimmage. That's a huge loss.
This is a really poor decision. You've got to manage the game as a quarterback, make your offense right. Here, it's the first play of the drive, and as soon as you break contain and you're outside of the pocket, you cannot take a sack. That ball has got to be thrown.
Got an opening here. He's swarmed by the defense. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for the wide out. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Clutch conversion on 3rd there. Sets him up first down from the 31.
And there's that connection that we've been expecting to see. That's something on film that really showed up, is this timing of the quarterback and wide receiver. And they haven't really established it yet today until here on 3rd down. That's a good job. Maybe it gets them going.
Oh, the ball's knocked loose. As we take a break for the quarter, it's Miami on top. And they got to be feeling pretty good about things as we wrap up the 3rd quarter. Let's review how we got here. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2. Handoff here from the shotgun. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down. Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position.
It is so rare to see a loss on quarterback sneak. That just...
Hold on, Joe. Looks like this offense is going to go for it on 4th down to their own end of the field. 4th down. He's throwing for it. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. He'll be ruled down there, but a 4th down conversion with plenty to spare.
Well, being down in this game, Chris, they're forced into these opportunities where they have to be aggressive on 4th down. But that's a good conversion. Now, the challenge is to maintain the momentum. Get this ball down the field. Chris, I don't know how the big tight end gets that opened in the middle of the field. Somebody has got to target the tight end in coverage. That's an easy throw and catch, and as a quarterback, I would take it all day long. My tight end's open, bang, complete.
The Rebels come to the line in a hurry up.
Chris, the key to these wide receiver screens is that the wide receiver has to make the first guy miss. If you can do that, there's a lot of yardage to be had. But if not, it's going to be a short gain, and you're going to be behind the sticks.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Gets rid of it on the move. Caught over the middle. It's Haas. That's enough to move the sticks. First down now from the 23.
They better find a way to pressure this quarterback because he's just sitting back there with nobody in his face. If he's got time, he's going to rip them apart, and he does here on 3rd down. They're able to move the chains. This is a nice job, yes, but the defense has got to change something up front.
With the catch, it's Alexander. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. Here's the 2nd down play. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Well, they make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 6. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. On 1st down, it's play action. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball down to the 4. 2nd down and goal. Quarterback still with the football. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
What a great call by this defensive coordinator. Getting aggressive with the blitz. You can see the linebacker. He shoots through that line of scrimmage, and there's nowhere to go with that read option. This quarterback makes the right decision, but
touchdown, Ole Miss. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
Well, they finally get some success and cut into this lead, but it might be too little too late at this point. Probably need a couple of onside kicks. There's just not that many possessions left in the game.
Now to try for two. The receiver makes the catch. And they've got him.
Well, no one's going to be upset at your aggressive nature as a head coach if you are successful on these two-point plays. But when you can't get in, that's when everyone starts to wonder, why are you going for these two-point plays? Well, this was their only hope. They had to get an onside kick. They're down by so much. Chris, it's just such a low percentage play. And a good job by the hands team on the opposite side covering this one up.
Off the play fake on first down. The sure hands. It's Gilbert. They finally make the stop, but the offense threatening down. First down to the 27.
Well, I guess you can categorize this as interesting, Chris. Up 3 scores, throwing the ball late. Could be an interesting handshake. Holly, keep your eyes peeled.
Oh, it's a reverse. And they'll be brought down way behind the line of scrimmage as the defense just blew up that play. Now we get a timeout taken by the Rebels. That's their first. They'll still have 2 available as we approach the end of this game. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. Ole Miss takes their second timeout now. They've still got 1 more left to work with.
With 1 timeout on that opposite side, there is still a chance that they can get a stop and get the ball back. But if you run this football, you get the first down, victory is yours.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. Ole Miss will call their 3rd and final timeout, approaching the final minute of play. They can no longer stop the clock with the timeout.
I love these drag routes from the slot receiver, and it takes a wide receiver that has a feel for space and coverage. He's got to understand whether it's man or zone. If it's man, put your chin in your shoulder and keep running through the green grass. If it's zone, settle down in the soft spot and give the numbers to the quarterback.
It's incomplete on 4th down. What a play to knock the football loose. And for the defense, that should just about seal this game. Lets it go quickly. Oh, and he can't make the catch across the middle. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Chris, in this situation, down big, this 4 vertical route concept, just have it on repeat. You basically call it every single play.
QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. Grab down the middle. It's Alexander. He's brought down quickly as short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. 3rd down play here out of the shotgun. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. There's the tackle, but first down yardage. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. They're looking to throw now on first down. Quarterback looking to scramble. And the senior toughness on display as he keeps the drive moving himself. First down here for this offense. Looking for a man. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. He's picked for a 3rd time tonight. Breaks into the open. And that will wrap up our coverage. Hope you enjoyed the game. For Joel Platt and Holly Rowe, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports Hollywood. This is Jones Stadium in Lubbock, Texas. It's the Ole Miss Rebels against the Texas Tech Red Raiders. Holly Rowe joins us now from her ringside vantage point. Holly?
Lubbock has one of the best fan bases in college football. When you step on the field, they are welcoming, they are loud, and they are passionate about their Red Raiders. This has become a must-visit venue. If you're talking about college football, do not sleep on Lubbock, Texas. The Red Raiders are ready to roar. Back to you.
Okay, thank you, Holly. The Red Raiders will kick this deep to begin the game. Fielded in the end zone. It's Alexander. And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Handed off out of the shotgun. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
When we talk with these coaches, they talk about the key for the defensive lineman, in particular in the middle of that line, is block destruction. Look at him get off the block, and he's able to make a play, this time in the backfield.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Caught in the backfield. It's Lacey. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker. Here we go. First 3rd down of the game. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Over the middle. It's Alexander. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. And the Rebels come up to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, Chris, 3rd down is the game within the game, and this is a really nice play call from this play caller, and then solid.
It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. Touchdown, Texas Tech. And the defense joins the scoring party now.
You can't start better than this, in particular at home. This place is going absolutely crazy. Defense goes out on the field and makes a massive play to put the ball in the end zone. This is bonkers.
And the PAT makes it 7-0 open scoring. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Alexander. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
This is a really poor decision by this quarterback. He can't force the football in this field position. Not only does he force it, but it gets picked off. And now the defense is able to set up their offense with great field position. As an offense, you've got to capitalize here. Short field, ball needs to go to the end zone.
On the shotgun, it's a handoff. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
As the field condenses in the red zone, it becomes so difficult to run the football, and I think it becomes even more difficult to do it out of the shotgun. Because remember, you need space, you need to put the defense in conflict, and if you're not able to do that, then you need extra blockers. You need the tight end, you need the fullback, and you need to get downhill. You can't.
There's a fastball, but it's intercepted. Look out, he's in the. Oh, he's bringing it back. And he steps out of bounds after a great return. What a pick. Sets up the offense in great position.
Chris, not all turnovers are equal, and this one clearly is going to hurt the rest of the day. You drive all the way down inside the red zone, feel like you've got points right there for you, and you turn the football over. Credit the defense, bow in their neck, but that is a big mistake here offensively.
Now someone moved just a bit too early, and it cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So the false start will back him up. Sets up a 1st and 15 now. Offense will keep it on the ground here. And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time.
Keeping the defense honest with the run game, always important. Plus, this offense is staying on schedule.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Moves out of the pocket. He gets the 1st and more. They finally make the tackle, but a huge gain down to the 15. And the Rebels will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. On the run, it's Lacey. Nothing doing in that play. The big D tackle there for the stop.
That's really solid defense, being gap sound here in their defensive front 7. And they're doing a great job against this run game. They knew that that was going to be a point of emphasis here today. They wanted to stop the run first, and they're doing that.
Grab down the middle. It's Haas. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal. The Rebels are on the move here. Play action here on 1st down. Pass rush closing in. And he just throws the ball away there and lives to play another down. That's a smart choice on 1st down. Now they come up 2nd and goal from the 3. Motion now from the tight end. Second down, we're going to throw it. He's got it near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Rebels.
Well, you knew down here near the goal line that the offense was going to try to target the tight end at some point. The defense was not ready for it. They've got to be aware of the big tight end near the goal line.
And he knocks through the PAT. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Kick bounces out of the back to the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They bring him down, but a solid 9-yard gain sets up a 2nd and short. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Looking downfield, it's Hammond. Short throw to the back, caught behind the line of scrimmage. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over him that time. Offense gets set up here. It's 3rd down. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. He'll be sacked. The defense swarms him on 3rd and long.
It looks to me like this quarterback is really struggling seeing the defense. This is just zone defense, and you can tell he's not very comfortable, and he's sitting in the pocket. He doesn't understand where his eyes should start and where he should go with the football, and because of that, the indecision leads to a sack.
Wait, check this out, Joel. The offense is going to go for it here on 4th down. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And it's picked off. That was a risky pass attempt, and he paid the price. Tackled after the return, but a huge takeaway. Could be a momentum shift right there. Oh, and a big play by this elite corner. Joel, he told us they better not try me today. I'm going to make him pay. Here goes.
And, Chris, it's that confidence that just sets him apart. He knows that if the ball is in the air, he can go get it. He turns into a wide receiver. I can't believe they're throwing it his direction. As a quarterback, you've got to be aware of where he is. You've got to avoid him at all costs.
And they finally get him down, but a huge gain to wrap up this 1st quarter. We are deadlocked at the end of a fun, competitive first quarter. Let's check out the stats so far. And after a promising start, we hope that both these teams will just continue with more of this action. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. A play action, looking to throw. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Great job by the defense. Nobody fooled by the play action pass. They get into the backfield and get to the quarterback.
So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Out of the gun now on third down. Going for his running back. That's reeled in. It's Lacey. And they'll make the tackle, but it'll bring up fourth down. They are in field goal range. Coach decides to go for it on this fourth down. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. He'll be brought down on fourth down, and the drive ends with a sack.
Well, this quarterback has got to be so mad at himself right now. He knows on a fourth down, he's got to just throw that ball. Even if he puts it in harm's way, who cares? It's fourth down. But credit this pass rush, because they got to him quickly. I don't think he was thinking clearly, obviously taking a sack.
Looking to throw. It's Hammond. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
That is not how you want to start this drive. Other than turning it over, that's about the worst thing that can happen. Now they're way behind the chains and they're off schedule. And Chris, at this point, you're looking to maybe get half of this back. The only thing that you should be trying to do on this second down play call is get to a position where you've got third and manageable to try to move the sticks.
Nice grab. It's Simmons. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Chris, I'm pretty sure this quarterback saw the outside leverage of the defense, and he knew he could work inside with the inside receiver. The key here for the receiver is you've got to attack the inside shoulder of the defender, and if you do that, it's almost impossible to defend. That's a good completion and an easy throw for the quarterback.
And the sophomore, a little bit too much air into that throw.
That's the money down that defensive coordinators always talk to us about, Chris. They talk about running their exotic coverages, doing something a little bit different in order to confuse the quarterback and get off the field on third down. And here,
sorry to interrupt, Joel, but this offense is going to go for it on fourth down on their own side. Trying for a fourth down completion. That's caught. It's Johnson. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a fourth down stop. Defense makes the stop. That'll be a turnover on downs. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Takes the handoff. It's Lacey. Breaking tackles. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
Well, that's as easy as it gets for an offense, just handing the football off. The offensive line doing some work. They have done a great job today running the football. And here on first down, you move the chains. You just continue to get that ball moving down the field.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. They'll try a pass here. And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he was trying to throw it to.
Just not quite on the same page. There are some days you get to the park and it's just not working, and this is just an incompletion that I can't explain.
Incompletion makes it second down. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Gives it to the back. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
What a really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. This is really a no-chance carry for the ball carrier, and a great tackle in the backfield.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And Texas Tech wants a timeout here. That's their first. Chance to talk over what they're going to call here on third down. And he'll drop back here on third down. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. First and goal from the 9. And the Rebels will line up now. It's first and goal. The QB throws his third pick of the day. The 50. Across the 40. Inside the 20. Crosses the 10. Takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Red Raiders.
They have completely taken over the game with this defense. They're aggressive. It's their second score. And I got to tell you, you just are going to win 100% of the time your defense puts it in the end zone twice. What a job by this group.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT puts them in front by 7. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Play of the drive now from the 25. A little eye candy here from the offense, some pre-snap motion. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
If you're going to be great at this position, you've got to have a short memory, and that's being tested to...
Diving grab. What a play by that receiver. And the Rebels looking to use the up-tempo offense here.
It could be so easy to spiral here mentally. He's played so poorly, all these turnovers, the interceptions, but you're down in this game.
Oh, look out, he's got open space. They get him to the ground, but it's first down now at the 28. Now we get a timeout taken by the Rebels. That's their first. They have 2 more to work with before halftime.
This is exactly what this defense was so concerned about. In our meetings with this defensive coordinator, he talked about the fact that they've got so many weapons to defend. Guys on the outside, guys in the backfield. But then the real key is at the quarterback. He can become a threat as a runner. And here on the designed run, it's an explosive play for this offense. Just so many threats to try to defend.
The pressure's on. Took contact on the throw. He's looking for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, this is so demoralizing to a quarterback. You think you execute and you throw a touchdown pass, but the defense times it up perfectly and they jar the ball loose. It is tough to recover from this on the next snap for a quarterback.
Empty set now, 5 wide. Now the Red Raiders go ahead and call their second timeout. They still have 1 more in their pocket the rest of the half. So second down after the incompletion. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
It really comes down to rhythm, Chris, and right now it just doesn't feel like the quarterback is in rhythm. Listen, it's there. They can complete this ball, but again, just not on the same page.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Oh, they got him for a sack. That'll bring up fourth down.
Well, Chris, this is why first and second down are so important. When you're behind the chains on third down, it is advantage defense, and they do take advantage. Good pressure. Quarterback's got nowhere to go with the football, and they're able to get the sack and get off the field.
Ole Miss takes their second timeout now. They still have one more in their pocket for the rest of the half. So with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. He knocks it through with confidence. And that field goal, the final play of this opening half. The Rebels will kick this away to get the second half going. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the Red Raiders offense is back out on the field now. They've been able to survive some turnover trouble so far. Let's see if they can clean that up as we get the third quarter going. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. And the wideout goes in motion. Play action fake, looking to throw. Swarmed by the pass rush, a sack.
This coaching staff told us they had to be prepared to face play action pass, and here it is. Nobody fooled. They get into the backfield and sack the quarterback. They've got to feel good about that one.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. To the air, it's Hammond. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
That is a very safe decision from this quarterback, expecting a little bit of a play after the catch from his wide receiver, and he just doesn't get it. Credit to this defense. There's just not a lot going on after the catch. They rally up, make the tackle.
Sorry to interrupt, Joel, but this offense is going to go for it here on 4th down. Needs a completion here on 4th down. And they heave it deep downfield. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. He'll be ruled down, but has enough for a 1st down with plenty to spare.
That is such a deflating play for this defense. You've got them right where you want them. It is 4th and forever, and they still are able to get the conversion. This defense has got to do a better job, whether it's pressuring the quarterback, defending better down the field in coverage. They've got to get themselves off the field.
And the runner takes off to his right. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle for loss, now you're really doing something. They're able to do that right here.
Caught over the middle. It's Dickey. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. And the Red Raiders hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. On the move now. He lets it go on the move. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down. So no hesitation. The offense is on the field to go for it here. It's a crucial play. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. He'll be ruled down there, but a 4th down conversion with plenty to spare.
That is such a demoralizing play for a defense. They have done everything right, put themselves in a position where it's 4th and forever. You've got to get yourself off the field. You cannot allow this offense to take that risky of a play call and convert.
Back to throw. It's Hammond. Hit as he released it. Receiver makes the catch. They bring him down at the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down.
We used to call these slant routes from the inside receiver a lookie. And the reason is it happens so fast that all you've got to tell him is, hey, bud, you better look real quick. And sure enough, ball is out quickly. It's right on his frame, and it's a nice completion.
Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
What an outstanding job by the defense. The route was timed perfectly. It was a good throw, but it's just better defense to prevent the touchdown. Now this offense has got to go back to the drawing board.
And throwing again on 2nd and 10. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
They decide to go pass heavy here in the red zone, and that's 2 incompletions, and now you've got 3rd and long. Now you're going to put a lot of pressure on that offensive line to hold up in pass protection against this pass rush. That's what I'm worried about.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Looking for 6. Intercepted in the end zone. They get him down after the return, but that interception could be enormous.
Well, that's certainly not what they drew up at halftime. You try to make adjustments as a coaching staff and really impress on your players. The importance of that first series of the 3rd quarter, and that's just a terrible mistake by the quarterback and a huge turnover for the defense.
Time for one more play here in the quarter. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. They make the stop, and that's going to bring the 3rd quarter to an end. It's Texas Tech on top right now. We've reached the end of 3. Time is running out to cut into the lead. Let's take a look at the game sets before we move on. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. He shreds the tackle. Showed off the stiff arm, but nowhere to go. He's held to a short gain. So the offense faces a 3rd and manageable here from the 25-yard line. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
That's a great stop for this defense. That's a manageable 3rd down situation. You feel like you still have to defend against the run and the pass, and yet they're able to get the incompletion. That's a great job and an opportunity to get off the field here.
Score game, and they're going to go for it on 4th down. To throw, it's Knight. Oh, and it's incomplete, and the drive ends right there. So, defense gets a stop, offense turns it over on downs.
Boy, that's a frustrating situation. 4th down, you feel like you can connect there, and the timing just wasn't there, and it just falls incomplete. Credit the defense. They made life difficult on this offense, and the quarterback was just never in rhythm on that snap.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior. Offense comes up now 2nd and 8 after that very short gain on the completion. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Grab down the middle. It's Carter. They'll bring him down, but the gain moves the ball to the 9-yard line. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
You've got first and goal as a quarterback. You do not want to take this big of a loss. Now they're forced into an obvious passing situation. Remember, in a situation like this, you can throw the football away, and it doesn't have to be out of bounds towards the sideline. You can throw it out of the back of the end zone and live to snap it another down.
And he'll be brought down.
I really like the mindset of this quarterback. Take what the defense gives. You don't have to press the ball down the field all the time.
Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. The defense desperate to get the football back, trailing here late. And the offense facing a 3rd and goal from a long way away. To throw, it's Hammond. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Defense will stop him after about a 9-yard gain. It'll bring up 4th down.
Well, they're trying to get some yards after the catch here, but that is an excellent job of open field tackling by this defense. But they better be ready because this is clearly go-for-it range on 4th down.
4th and goal from the 2. Can this defense come up with a huge stop? And the quarterback dropping back, looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Texas Tech. They go to the air to reach the end zone.
Chris, there's only one objective when you run onto the field as an offense and you've got great field position like they had, and that's to stick it in the end zone, and they're able to do that. Capitalizing on those opportunities, that's what good teams do.
They're set now to try the PAT. Extra point is up and good, so the lead now is 11 here in the final quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Alexander. And he gets it out to the 28. Tackled right there. Here's the first play of the drive. They started at 28. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking for his big tight end. And it's incomplete. A little first down trickery. Doesn't work that time. Second and 10 now from the 28 after the incompletion. Offense won't snap it. They'll spend the timeout before the second down. Chance to strategize for this second down play. So after the incompletion, it's second down. Dropping back, it's Knight. Looking for a late deep shot. And it's hauled in. What a catch. Finally, they make the tackle, but this defense reeling after a huge explosive play. And the quarterback features the wide receiver, who's been one of the few bright spots for this offense today. Open field ahead. Touchdown, Rebels. The quarterback takes it in himself. The Rebels back on top.
Well, this is exactly what this defense was so scared of all week long. In our meetings, they said the speed of this quarterback is something that they had to account for. And here from distance, he's able to get on the outside and show off the speed for a touchdown. When you can just design a quarterback run and get it in from this far out, I tell you what an advantage for this offense.
Pass broken up there. Nice play by the linebacker. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. Oh, they got it. The kicking team makes the recovery.
Chris, I always talk about comebacks being like puzzles. It's one piece at a time. Well, that's the biggest piece of this puzzle. You get the onside kick. Now it's about executing and sticking this ball in the end zone.
Handoff here from the shotgun. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Chris, it seems like the quarterback made up his mind before the snap. This has got to be a post-snap read. To me, this is a pass read all day long. He gives it to the back, and they don't gain any yards.
They need to score quickly here, trying to dial up some big plays. He's going to pull it down and run. No fear shown by the freshman quarterback to pick up the first down himself. The clock is still running. They've got to get set quickly.
When you talk with quarterbacks, and in particular quarterback coaches, coordinators, play callers, they'll tell you that the mark of a great player at this position is a guy that can pick up 2 to 4 first downs with his legs. Sometimes it's not always going to be a quarterback run designed by the play, but the ability to improvise, get on the outside, and move those chains. What a beautiful job.
They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33. And the offense will spend a timeout, stopping the clock with 22 seconds remaining.
These drag routes are so difficult to defend, in particular when they're thrown with the proper timing and ball placement. The wide receiver can just run right through that ball, and now he's got a full head of steam, and he's able to get the first down.
Back to throw. It's Knight. Pass tipped to the line of scrimmage. That's a great play by the defense.
Chris, this is exactly what they were concerned about. They know their quarterback is undersized, and this defensive front seven is big and fast and physical. And here they're able to just bat this ball away at the line of scrimmage.
Tight game. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? They desperately need it. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Pulls it in. It's Lacey. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. They stop the clock with a timeout. 9 seconds remaining. So now from the 27, the offense faces a 3rd and short. How aggressive will they play? Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking to scramble. Trying to create here on the move. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Goes out after a nice gain. A sign of life here by the offense.
Well, this is their opportunity. You don't know how many possessions you're going to get. This is the chance that you have to take the lead. Got to put the ball in the end zone. What's your best matchup? What's your best play call? You got to find it right here.
It's 1st and goal. Can they punch it in and take the lead? And a timeout is taken. Just 3 seconds left. Time for one last play. First and goal. Can the offense punch it in and claim the lead here in the 4th quarter? To throw, it's Knight. Launching one to the end zone. The pass is intercepted. And the defense is going to win this game, crushing any chance of a comeback. Now they can secure the W by just kneeling down. And that will do it for our coverage here. Thanks for joining us. For Joel Platt and Holly Rowe, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Welcome to Vaught Hemingway Stadium. It's the Oregon Ducks against the Ole Miss Rebels. As always, great to have Holly Rowe reporting from the sidelines. Holly, what do you have?
Hey guys, I caught up with Coach Lanning before the game. He said this is a crucial game on the road against a quality opponent. It means so much. Not only the college football playoff rankings, strength of schedule, and everything that goes into a matchup like this. This is the biggest challenge so far in their season. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. We'll keep an eye on that. The Ducks will kick this away to start us off. And here's the return from inside the 5. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. And the pass is incomplete. Important second down play coming up. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Grab behind the line. It's Lacey. He bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
Chris is such a weapon to be good in the screen game, and I think it's about the offensive lineman. You can talk about the backs and the quarterback all you want, but it's really about the linemen. Do they understand the timing of that faux pass set, the ability to get out in front and run the alley? This is a great job. Look at him set up those blocks on the outside.
Using his legs, it's Lacey. Oh, they test the middle there, but get nothing. Offense getting set. It's second down. Play fake, looking to throw. Buying time, moving to his left. Looks like he's going to run it. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
I really love this decision by the quarterback because he doesn't force the ball down the field. He gets what he can get, and he creates a much more manageable third down. Now you've got a better chance to move the chains and convert on this next down than you otherwise would have being backed up.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. Takes off in a bootleg. He escapes the pocket. On the run here, lets it go. The sure hands, it's Odom. They make the stop at the 47. That's enough for a first down.
Well, this is the advantage of a good quality big tight end, is that he can basically just post up the defense on a third down and you create a first down for your offense. This is the type of mismatch that I think they should exploit the rest of the day.
Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain. And here comes play number 6 on this drive. Play action fake, looking to throw. He bought some time, now lets it go. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it. Seventh play now, the opening drive, but it's third and long. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. That's caught. It's Cook. They bring him down short of that first down marker. Sets up a fourth down and decision time for this coach. So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it. Fourth down, he's throwing for it. And he's brought down. A sack will end this drive. Huge play here by the defense.
Well, this is the risk you run. You're going to be this aggressive on the opening series of the game, and they don't get it. And now the momentum is clearly on the other side. What a great job by that defense And now if I'm the offense going on the field, I'm going to be aggressive right away. In this sudden change environment, why not take a shot? In the first couple of plays, I think they put the ball in the air.
He goes out of bounds, stopped just short of the 30. So they get a big gain by feeding the speedy wide receiver, Joel. They told us they were going to do this. It makes sense. Get him the ball however you can.
Well, I really love that they're doing it with the RPO because that puts the defense in conflict, and then you can utilize that speed, and he's gotten...
Oh, they trapped him for a sack.
This just feels like 2 steps forward and 1 step back. They get the explosive play on the previous snap, and the defense is able to get right back in and get to the quarterback and create the sack. Really good job by them. But I will say, you've got to maintain and sustain the momentum as an offense. They need to get right back on the horse and try to create some positivity. This is a solid job offensively. After that first down play, it puts them behind the chains. Now they're able to get themselves in a position where they've got a manageable 3rd down opportunity. At least as a play caller, now you feel like you've got more at your disposal rather than straight drop back pass.
And he's not going to get there short of the 1st down. Rigs up 4th. No punt. Offense still on the field, going to go for it on 4th down. Looking to throw. It's Moore. He's got it, and that is enough for a 1st down. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Ducks.
Well, you can't start any better than that as an offense. You get that ball, and you go right down the field for a score. You know, a lot of times these offensive coordinators create scripts, the first 10 or 15 plays. They map them out during the week. Well, this one was mapped out perfectly.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Short pass finds the tight end. The 8-yard completion makes it 2nd and 2. The opportunity for the play caller here to go a little bit aggressive. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
This O-line is doing work. Doesn't have to be a big gain in the run game to be successful. Here in a short yardage situation, they're able to just hand it off and let the big fellas up front do work. They're able to pick up that 1st down. Good job up front.
Short throw complete to the tight end. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Grab behind the line. It's Lacey. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for. As we break for the quarter, Oregon has the lead. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the 2nd quarter. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Haas. Makes the 1st down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end. And the Rebels will try to keep this drive moving. They'll run it from the gun. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away.
I know it doesn't look like much, but I really like that play. Chris, first of all, you're getting yourself in a more manageable third down situation, and the entire point of this thing is to move the chains. So creating this situation is not bad for the offense.
Third down, it's a handoff. And gain enough to set up first down now at the 39.
Easy work for this offensive line on third and short. That's an easy conversion because of what happened on first and second down. Staying on schedule is paramount for this offense and something that the defense is going to have to combat.
Tight end goes in motion before the snap. And here's the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Excellent play by this defense, getting that tackle for loss and creating a second and long. And now from an offensive perspective, just get half of this back. This next snap is about creating third and manageable. It's not about moving the chains.
Running back has it on the screen now. He's got room to run. Look out. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone. And the Rebels will have first and 10 here. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. First down from the 15.
That is way too easy. This defense has got to adjust on first down. You've got to get up there and stop the run. If you can just hand the football off on first down and get first downs, it's going to be a long day for the defense.
They tackle him, but a solid gain down to around the 5-yard line. And the Ducks will signal for their first timeout. Not ideal, you give up first down yardage, then have to burn a timeout. First and goal. Great chance now to draw even before halftime. An inside deal now from the shotgun. And they bring him down, but they'll spot the ball to 3. And now Oregon will spend their second timeout. The decision to make, what are they going to do on this second down? It's a second and goal play for the offense. Quarterback keeps the football. And now the final timeout taken by the Ducks. Strategy session before this third down play.
Chris, this was the plan for this defense. When we talked with this coaching staff, they said, we need to contact this quarterback. He needs to feel us, and that's what they're doing here in the first half. If you're on the other side, you got to tell your quarterback to get down or get out of bounds. There's no reason to take these hits in the first half.
He keeps it, QB draw. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
I love how this defense is flying upfield. Look at them disrupt the timing of this quarterback-oriented run game by getting into the backfield. He's got nowhere to go. This play is stopped before it ever gets started, and it's a loss for this offense because of the aggressive nature of this front seven.
So it looks like they'll bring the field goal unit onto the field. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle.
It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. To the air, it's Moore. Quick throw to his receiver. He's got it in the open. Breaks into the clear. Breaks into the clear. All the way to the end end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Oregon.
Chris, anytime you've got these post routes built into the concept and you see quarters coverage with the safety down, that's the first read. It's an alert on the outside. As soon as that safety stays down, throw it up over the top. Beautiful read by the quarterback. That's a great throw and a touchdown for this offense.
I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. On the hands team, all over that to make the recovery. Now the offense is set up with this short field. Tight end goes in motion. Looking to throw it on first down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Chris, I just get the sense that this quarterback is rushing. He goes through his reads. I think he does that a little quickly. He tries to get to the check down, throw this ball short, and he's unable to connect. He's jumping at the throws. Again, he's got to relax and establish some sort of rhythm.
Looking to pass here on second down. He cannot escape. It's a sack. So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Out of the gun now on third down. There's contact on the throw. Oh, that one's picked off. He could go. Could take it all the way. Past the 20. At the 10 now. Takes it all the way back for a pick six. Touchdown, Ducks.
This is a massive momentum switch in this game. It looks like the offense is going to be able to get some points, and then the defense steps in front of the pass, and it's a pick six going the other direction, really breaking this game open a little bit.
Here's the point after attempt. What's this, a fake? They're going to try to throw for it. And the pass ball is incomplete in the final play of this first half. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery.
Chris, we always talk about the middle portion of these games and how important it is. And I know every coach wants to have the first possession of the second half. And so they're trying to steal that right here. But, man, down in this game, given great field position with this failed onside kick, I don't love it.
Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Looking to pass here. Second down play coming up. And the running back takes the handoff. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down.
I mean, the whole goal of that last play, Chris, is just to give yourself a chance on third down. And after that run play, they're able to do that. Now you can line up and get into something that you want from a passing perspective and let your quarterback go to work. That's a really nice job.
Touchdown, Oregon. They continue to roll up the score.
Just been a dominant day from this group, and now a big lead here in the second half. It's so difficult to stop this offense. Their defense has played well, and that's led to this huge lead.
Not able to hook up there. Incomplete. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the powerful Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. Back in motion now. First down, looking to throw the ball. Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. So from the 21-yard line, it's now 2nd and long. Here's the snap, looking to throw. It's an out route, the catch made. He's swarmed by the defense. Urgency now for the offense. They'd hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. 3rd down, out of the shotgun. Grab down the middle. It's Alexander. They stop him, but it's a 1st down.
I like the decisive decision from the quarterback there. He saw zone defense, got to his completion right away, and moved the chains.
The Rebels come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, I've never been a huge fan of the screen pass on 1st down because the defense is in base defense. Generally speaking, they're ready to defend the run or the pass, and to successfully throw a screen, you've got to get those defensive linemen up the field in an obvious passing situation.
Looking to chuck it again. And it's incomplete on a very quick throw.
You know, this is such good defense. Even if he catches this, I don't think he's getting much. It's thrown fairly short. Defense is there. Incomplete. Seems kind of nondescript.
Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a 3rd down play. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Makes the catch. It's Cook. The completion picks up about 8 yards, but sets up a 4th down play now.
All right, so you get the completion, and maybe this is a more manageable 4th down opportunity, but I still don't love the idea of going for it and being aggressive. This is just too many yards to go for it. I think the punt is the play.
The offense trailing here in the 2nd half. This is a crucial 4th down try. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Fired into a tight window and picked off. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense. And here's that wrinkle, the Wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call. Always looking to throw. And it's incomplete. They try the trick play on 1st down. Doesn't fool the defense.
Well, this defense told us they were going to be ready for these completions at or near the line of scrimmage, and that was going to be a big part of their plan, and you can see that paying off here. Good pursuit, good job tackling in space, and that's a completion for no gain.
The catch is made for a huge pickup. They finally make the tackle, but he gets all the way to the 14. And we go back to the weapon who's been so reliable and effective today. He's one of the guys that's helped them build a lead. Now, Joel, they go to him trying to secure it.
And, Chris, he's just so reliable. You can tell that the quarterback has full trust that he knows exactly where this player is going to be, that he's going to be open, and that he's
swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
What a good response from this defense after the big play. They're able to get in the backfield and get to the quarterback. I tell you what, that's the mark of a group that just continues to go out there and play in and play out. Beautiful job getting back there, getting to the quarterback.
Here comes the pressure. Trapped again in the pocket.
Well, this is exactly why it's so important to stay on schedule. When you get in these obvious passing situations, these defensive linemen can just pin their ears back. Look at this pass rush. It's just overwhelming the offensive line.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Looking downfield near the end zone. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down.
Yeah, Chris, that's really a product of the sack on the last play, and it set them way behind the chains. Felt like they were forced into a situation where they had to throw the football deep down the field. At least now they're still in field goal range, and you can try to attempt it even if it's from a long way out.
Deep shot toward the end zone. He fires this throw and is intercepted. Breaks into the open. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
Chris, I think the true measure of a quarterback is not how you're playing when everything's going well, but how quickly can you bounce back from a mistake. And here, interceptions are going to happen, but what does the quarterback do moving forward? How quickly can he get back into rhythm?
And he's wrapped up short of the marker there as the time runs down here in the third quarter. As we break for the quarter, Oregon has the lead. So after 3 quarters of play, it's a pretty solid lead. Let's take a look at our game stats, how we got here. Now we're set to start the final quarter of play here. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. They look to throw it here on second down. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. Look out, he's in the clear. All the way back for a score. Touchdown, Ducks.
Chris, it's just one of those days where nothing goes right. And unfortunately for this group, it happened in a big environment. What an incredible performance, and you got to give this coaching staff a lot of credit. This group was prepared on all sides of the football, offensively, defensively, and now putting it away for the victory.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Number 97, set to advance on the football.
Returner decides to field it. And the returner steps out at the 16-yard line. Here comes the Rebels offense back out on the field. The first job here, protect the football. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions.
Go!
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Caught over the middle. It's Lacey.
This is good situational defense from this secondary. You can tell that they want to force the ball down the field. And obviously, with this clock situation, they need to, but they're forced to check it down to the back.
The pass rush gets home. Here they come on 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack they gave up earlier. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking deep to the right side. Oh, but he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
Just a disappointing set of downs right there. But with the clock where it's at, Chris, they can get the ball back. Maybe they're going to punt this ball away and roll.
Hold on, Joe. Looks like this offense is going to go for it on 4th down at their own end of the field. The offense with some pre-snap motion. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Pressure is coming. Back-to-back deep shots. Downfield and incomplete. A 4th down stop. The coach's choice to go for it does not pan out. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. And he's in. A strong touchdown run. Touchdown, Oregon.
Just so difficult to stop this group. They are so good, and now a big lead here in the 4th quarter. This one seems like it's over.
And he'll make it into the end zone to increase the lead even more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Offense makes its way on the field to get the drive started. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6. And And the Rebels will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain. Here comes the up-tempo offense. First down, looking to throw the football. Grab down the middle, it's Odom. But he's hammered by the linebacker. What a hit. Four-yard gain makes it 2nd down and 6 now. He's looking to throw. Pulls it in, it's Lacy. Sees an opening. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. And the Rebels pick up enough for 1st down.
I know this is not going to matter, but my dad always told me the only thing you can control is your own effort level, so I respect the fact that they're still out there giving 100%, even when they're down this amount.
Pass complete for a 1st down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. And he drops back in the gun. With the catch, it's Cunningham. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 30 and a 1st down.
Man, seeing a passing game in rhythm is so fun to watch. And here, this quarterback is clearly in rhythm, playing with a lot of confidence. And he gets this ball all the way down the field. It's a nice play by the wide receiver. It's just great execution all the way around.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Oh, the pocket collapsing. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
This has been a totally dominant performance by this pass rush. 5th sack of the game. This offensive line cannot protect the quarterback, and they continue to just tee off. I will not be surprised if they get 1 or 2 more.
Just standing there, gets hit again. And the Ducks will signal for their 1st timeout. Big 4th down play coming up as they decide what to call.
This is exactly what makes this defense one of the best defenses in college football. They can sit in nickel defense, and the defensive line can still get home. It's not really a pass rush setting. You've got to win a one-on-one up front, and they're able to do that and still put pressure on the quarterback. This is when life really becomes difficult for the signal caller. He's sitting back there, and it can feel like you're playing against 12 or 13 players. Chris, it's technically not over, but boy, it feels like that game was just ice. Great stop by the defense. You're up 2 possessions. Now your offense is on the field, a few running plays, and this thing's probably over.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Looking to pass. It's Moore. And he is wide open for a huge gain. Breaks into the clear right down the middle. End zone ahead. He will not be caught. Touchdown, Ducks.
We've seen it all day. This has been an absolute clinic from this offense. They have been so good, so efficient, and they continue to do so here late in this game. What a huge win for them, this coach, in this environment. I got to tell you, this fan base has got to just be ecstatic.
And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. We'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it with room to run. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set.
I like the pickup, and I love stopping the clock, but they've got to get down the field in a hurry. They need this field goal desperately.
Lets it fly to the wideout. It's picked off again, the 4th for this QB today. Oh, he's bringing it back. And he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. All the way back for the pick 6. Touchdown, Oregon.
Well, this is indicative of just how this entire game has gone. What an incredible performance from this group all the way around. Credit this coaching staff. They had them prepared offensively, defensively. This was a dominant victory by this group.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And looking to throw now on first down. Here's a screen pass to the running back. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3. And the offense calls timeout with 17 seconds left.
To defend the screen well, the defense, you've got to recognize what's going on right away. I thought that their recognition was just a touch slow, but credit them in the pursuit and getting back on track and making this tackle before the running back can get a first down.
Caught by the receiver, and a timeout taken by the offense to stop the clock with 12 seconds remaining.
Well, this has been the story of the entire game, is that this defense has been ready for everything that they've been shown. And I got to tell you, like, they just never made an adjustment on offense. They didn't get the ball down the field. That's why they're down big in this game, and that's why they're going to lose.
They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Looking for his big tight end. And that's incomplete. Just 8 seconds remaining now.
Well, how bold do they want to be here? It's 4th and short. You're on your own side of the 50. Do you want to stay on the field with your offense? Boy, if you don't convert here, you are just setting up the opposition with great field position.
Punt team stays on the sideline. Offense going for it on 4th down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. And it's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Great defensive play on 4th down. And that's going to be a turnover on downs for the offense. Outstanding field position to begin this drive. Looking to pass. It's Moore. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And it falls incomplete. One final shot as the quarter expires. And that will wrap up our coverage. Hope you enjoyed the game. For Joel Klatt and Holly Rowe, I'm Chris Fowler. Welcome to Vaught-Hemingway Stadium. It's the Oregon Ducks against the Ole Miss Rebels. Great to have Holly Rowe join us reporting from the sidelines. Holly?
I caught up with the Oregon head coach before the game. This is a challenging environment, bringing his team in here against a very quality opponent. This has so many implications for postseason, rankings, strength of schedule, all of those metrics. But more important, he knows how hard it is to get a win here on the road. Back to you.
All right, thanks, Holly. Good stuff. And the Ducks will kick it away to start us off. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. That one takes it across the 30-yard line.
Body blows, body blows, body blows. You run the football like this. You gain 5, you gain 6, time and time again. That play-action pass is going to be at your disposal. You can get to the RPO. Everything on offense becomes easier. This line is doing a great job. This back is running hard.
That'll pick up a first down. They'll spot it at the 38.
I'm a big fan of this back. You can tell he understands the game. He understands situations. You can see he knows where he needs to get, and he's able to get the line to gain, move the chains for a first down.
Here's a 1st and 10 play. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. He's got space. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
You know, Chris, we don't talk about it a lot, but the quarterback's best friend is when he doesn't have to be great to move the chains. Here they're able to hand the football off. The back is able to get across the line to gain, move the chains, create a first down. That's just like a gimme putt in golf for a quarterback. You don't have to think, and you're still moving the ball down the field.
Quick completion to the tight end. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. The Rebels will come to the line to crank up the tempo.
Chris, these are so difficult to defend, and the reason is that tight end is normally so involved in the run blocking. So when you put a play-action fake out there, there is conflict on the defense. That defender who's responsible for the tight end and pass coverage also has run responsibility. That's what allows the tight end to be open, and now you just have to hit him with an accurate ball. Beautiful job by this offense, and again, one of those concepts as a quarterback I absolutely love.
2nd down after that previous play. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss on the play.
You know, Chris, football is a simple game. It's about blocking, it's about tackling. And on the defensive side, if you can get off of blocks and tackle well, it's usually going to bode well. Here, a negative play. Great job getting behind the line of scrimmage.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Moves out of the pocket. And he's corralled just short of the line of scrimmage. It'll be credited as a sack.
Chris, one of the things that goes most overlooked when you're talking about the pass rush is the coverage. And here, in particular in man, they're taking away the quick and easy throw, forcing the quarterback to hold the football, and allowing that rush to get home. It's a beautiful job with the combination of coverage and rush working together.
Gonna run it. It's Hill. Just a small gain. Looking at 2nd and 9. Dropping back. It's Moore. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
Well, this defense is very good. I've been impressed, Chris, in particular on film, how many times they knock the football away. These defenders are just always in phase, make it very difficult on any offense to complete the ball.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. He'll take a deep shot here. Oh, and it's dropped. A chance for a big play here in the early going, but some jitters on the part of that receiver. The Ducks will line up to kick it away. That's the first punt today for the offense. And look at the leg strength, a booming punt. We'll see what he can do with the return. It's a foot race. He's going to finally head out of bounds, but talk about flipping the field and setting up his offense in tremendous field position. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? Off the play fake, looking to throw. On the move now. They bring him down, but a nice first down gain on the scramble. He's just short of the marker. And the Rebels looking to run some tempo here.
This is exactly what makes this quarterback so effective, is you can do everything right down the field. The secondary.
End zone ahead. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Ole Miss. So the explosive touchdown play by this elite running back. We knew coming in, Joel, this was the guy who's going to have to carry this offense, and wow, has he stepped up.
I'm so impressed when we all know who the guy is going to be. He's the focal point of the offense. Guess who knew that? The defense. And yet they still can't stop him. That's how good he is and how good they are in front of him on the O-line. Terrific job by this group. Great game plan, and obviously getting your star going, that's a huge plus.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And a handoff as they run the counter play. Offense comes up 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the first down play. Scanning the field. It's Moore. Quick throw over the middle. Pass complete on the crosser. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. They're going to run it. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. And that one's picked off. What a play. He can go. And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Rebels. The defense produces 6 points.
Great defenses take mistakes from the offense, and they make them really pay, and that's exactly what happens here. This quarterback forces the ball into a precarious spot, and it's not only a pick, but it's taken back for 6. You want to make a mistake? We are going to hammer it.
And the extra point splits the uprights. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Shotgun running play call. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. So 2nd and 7 at the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Caught over the middle. It's Moore. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. And it's Ole Miss in front. Solid performance so far, creating some separation. Here's the first quarter stats. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime, the crucial second quarter beginning right now. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Dropping back. It's Moore. Running back grabs it on a screen. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield. Loss on the completion sets up a 2nd and long now. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Bringing pressure. Using his legs on the scramble. He goes out of bounds inside the 45.
That is a frustrating play if you're a defense because it feels like they did everything right. They took away the easy throw. There's nowhere to go with the ball down the field. And yet, because the rush lanes weren't there from the pass rush, the quarterback was able to break contain and get on the outside. At that point, you'd love to get a hit on him, but alertly, he's able to get the first down and get himself out of bounds.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. And he'll set up to throw. And the junior quarterback inaccurate that time. Threw it behind the receiver. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. That's good for first down yardage. Set up at the 26 now. The Ducks come to the line looking to crank up the tempo.
Boy, anytime you can convert a 3rd and long, that is a huge plus. And that's a great play call from this offensive coordinator. And then really good execution from the quarterback. You've got to stand in there, find a good option, the right matchup that you want, and then deliver an accurate pass. And he's able to do that for a nice conversion. 1st down for this offense.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. He cannot escape. It's a sack. So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Heading left after the handoff. Gets the 1st and still running. They finally get him, but a big gain moves the ball to the 10. This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. They'll run it here. Nowhere to run up the middle. Okay, we reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here, trying to cut into this lead before halftime. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Scanning the field. It's Moore. Looking to the end zone. Oh, the pass is picked off. Brought down after the return, but a huge takeaway at this moment.
This is classic bend but don't break defense. What an excellent job by this group, forcing the offense to snap it over and over and over again 10-plus times, and then they come up with the interception. Beautiful job by them and a resilient play getting that turnover.
So the drive gets underway, backed up at the 8-yard line. Ball handed off. He's got some space. Look out. Tackle made, but he gets the ball out across the 20-yard line. Good game.
The running back's best friend. Hand the football off, move the chains. You don't have to do anything. It's totally mindless. You don't have to make a decision. You just get back into the huddle and you look at your teammates and you say, good job, boys. Let's keep it going.
That run picks up 1st down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. They'll keep it on the ground with the draw play. They've got it in the backfield, nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play.
Chris, as an offense, you've got to have better success on 1st down. Now it's an obvious passing situation. I've always felt you want to throw the ball when you want to versus throw the ball when you have to. This is a have-to situation, which means that pass rush is going to get going.
Offense now behind the 6 on 2nd down. They need 12 after that 1st down loss. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Tries the right with a quick throw. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up 3rd down.
Boy, that is such good timing by the defender. Chris, they're trying to get the ball to the tight end, but right as the ball arrives, you can tell there's some contact there, and he's able to jar it loose and create the incompletion.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Fires it to the wideout. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Well, they just had nothing going there on that series, Chris. You've got nothing happening on 1st and 2nd down. You're backed up. You're into an obvious passing situation, and that's exactly what we talked about all week they had to avoid is these 3rd and longs. This one's incomplete, but really it was about 1st and 2nd down not having any success.
And the Rebels will line up to boot it away when he comes for his 2nd punt of the game. Oh, and it lands at the 4 and bounces in for a touchback. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. And the back now goes in motion, looking downfield. It's Moore. Throws it to the right. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. Tackled out. Welcome to Death Valley, Tiger Stadium in Baton Rouge. It's the Ole Miss Rebels against the LSU Tigers. Great to welcome in Holly Rowe now, reporting from the sidelines. Holly?
Thanks, guys. Coach Golding told me before the game, this conference matchup between two teams that do not like each other very much is a great way to get things started here in the conference. I'll keep you posted on the energy and atmosphere at the half. Back to you.
Okay, thank you, Holly. And the Tigers will kick it away to get this game going. And he'll lead the kickoff right there to start from the 25. The offensive coordinator bringing in some more blockers on the field. It's the full house. Gonna run it. It's Lacey. Look out, he's got space ahead. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Back's got it again. And that is a first down gain. Moves the ball to the 40.
Yeah, Chris, this is exactly what this coaching staff said they wanted to do, was establish the run game, and they've been able to do that. Gains of 5, gains of 6, time and time again. They're doing a great job up front, there's no doubt, and now the entire playbook is going to be at their disposal.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. Hand it off. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain. Now from the 40, the offense faces a third and long to keep this drive going. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Oh, and he fumbles. And the defense comes up with the football.
This is something I'm so impressed with by this defense, is their ability to attack the football. Not just the ball carrier, but the football itself. And here they jar it loose, and they're able to recover this fumble moving the other direction.
On the run, it's Sperry. Stopped right there at the line, no gain. Second down play coming up for this offense. Dropping back, it's Levitt. Looking to scramble. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They finally stop him. Big play. Moves the ball to the 22. You set it down to the offense. First and 10. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. looking to throw here. He's running out of time here. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. What a catch! Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time. The Tigers come to the line with 1st and goal. Trying the run, it's Durham. He fights in for the score. Touchdown, LSU.
What a job by the big fellas up front. To be able to run the football in this field position, you've got to have an offensive line that can just overpower the defensive line. That's a beautiful feeling as a quarterback, as a running back, and as a play caller. You got 5 guys up front that are just winning.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Makes the grab. It's Cook. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. So it's 2nd down and 9. The completion not producing much there on first down. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Caught behind the line. It's Lacey. I tried to use this stiff arm there, but the defense corrals him quickly.
This is what makes this defense so tough. Great zone coverage behind the play, forcing the quarterback to check things down, but then the key, tackle in space.
Shotgun formation here on 3rd down. The pocket breaking down. Good enough for the first down to the 37.
You know, as a quarterback, these decisions are going to be very quick on 3rd and short, and I thought he did a nice job of seeing what the defense was in and then seeing his opportunity to pick up this first down, and he's able to do it. Nice short gain, and he moves the chains.
The Rebels will line up on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Makes the grab. It's Alexander. They make the tackle. That's going to be the final play of the first quarter. It's LSU on top as we take a break for the quarter. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the 2nd period. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down. That pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time.
When we talked with the coaches, they said this was their concern. Their offensive line trying to hold up against this pass rush. And here, right away, they've got the quarterback under duress.
And here's the return. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. Bengals offense is back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Swarm for the pass rush. A sack. So from the 16-yard line, it's now 2nd and long. Back to pass. It's Levitt. Tries the right with a quick throw. Finds his man. It's Green. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32. See what the call is on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Coming after him. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete. So the misfire in 1st down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 32. Offense looking to throw the ball. He lets it go. Grab down the middle. It's Green. Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40. This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Looking for his big tight end. Caught over the middle. It's Green. They bring him down, but not before gaining 1st down yardage to the 22.
Chris, that's exactly where they wanted to go with this ball. You can tell by this play fake. You get some play-action pass, and there is conflict on the defense, and more specifically on the defenders responsible for the tight end. He's your primary target, and they're able to get the ball to him for a nice big gain. Beautiful play call. Great execution by the quarterback, tight end, running back, everybody involved.
Grab down the middle. It's Green. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. And now here comes the point after attempt. With the PHC, they take a 14-0 lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out, it's Alexander. They tackle him at the 9. That's good coverage. They should have left the ball in the end zone. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. Handoff here from the shotgun. They can't get him to the ground. They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there. And the Rebels hustle to the line to run that hurry up.
I know it's a small thing, Chris, but those are such huge yards. You're inside of your own 10. If you've got to punt the football, you're going to give up.
Oh, the pass rush gets home. Guys up front will have to regroup now. It's 2nd and 14. Movement here from the tight end. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. On the run here. Lets it go. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. That completion sets up an important 3rd down play. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Extending the play now. And he goes out right near the 45-yard line.
This is exactly what's so impressive on film preparing for this team is to see the quarterback's speed. Look at his athleticism and explosiveness once he gets to the 2nd level. You can tell that he is so comfortable running the football. This is a huge gain, an explosive run, and this isn't even a designed quarterback run. I tell you what, this is going to be a long day for this defense if this guy is going to be able to run loose like this on the outside.
Out for the first, but still going. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Rebels.
What an important touchdown for this group here before half. They're going to have to kick the ball off to start the 3rd quarter, and there was a real opportunity where this game could spiral out of control, and now they're able to remain close and really be in this ball game headed into the 3rd quarter. Lining up to try the extra point.
the extra point. They're down 14-7 now. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hall. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. He hands it off from the gun. Breaking into the clear. He saw it, but he gets out across the 25-yard line.
Well, that is too easy right down the center of that defense. Great job by this offensive line, in particular in the middle of that offensive line. Guard, center guard. Getting the job done, covering up color, and that's an easy run for a big gain from this back.
Caught in the backfield. It's Green. He stopped right at the line. That's sure tackling.
Great swarming defense, but if you're going to catch that ball behind the line of scrimmage and you've got defenders all over you, you might want to just bat that one down and not take the loss. So a clear mistake from the offense, but again, this defense is just flying around, and they're playing so hard and so well right now.
Back to pass. It's Levitt looking for the wideout. Oh, it's incomplete. A rare drop from an excellent wide receiver. Brings up third down.
I know throwing the football over the middle of the field is difficult, but this one is on time. It's on target. This wide receiver has got to catch that football. I know that the defense is closing in, but it's really not about the yards after the catch. Secure it, and then protect yourself for the oncoming hit.
Off the play fake. Looking to pass it. Oh, they've got him for a sack on third down. Now we get a timeout taken by the Rebels. That's their first. They have 2 more to work with before halftime.
I have never loved play action on third and long. There's no conflict on the defense. They don't buy it. But what they do a great job of defensively here is staying in their lanes and keeping the quarterback in the pocket. He's got nowhere to go, and it's ultimately a sack. Great job by this defense all around.
The return man flashing his elusive speed. They finally get him, but it's a big gain. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Tackle, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45. Ole Miss takes their second timeout now. They still have 1 more in their pocket for the rest of the half. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Looking to throw it on first down. That's a bullet, but it's incomplete. After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10 from the 45. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Oh, the big fella couldn't quite hold on to that one. Going to set up a third down play.
Well, Chris, when you throw the football this late, you know the coverage can close. And here the window is there early, and then it closes late, and that should have been picked off. That could have been taken back for 6.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. On On third down, he drops to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Haas. Big-time conversion to keep the drive going. First down now from the 30. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. So on first down, the field goal unit will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. And he's got it from 47 yards away, showing off the deep range.
Well, that's a confidence boost for this team. It's a good quality drive, and you ended in points. I know they would have rather been in the end zone, but again, getting points on the board in this situation, that's solid for them.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. One more play before they head to the locker room. Warner's back up now, playing a couple yards off the ball. As the first down is still going. Look out, he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? Touchdown, LSU. And the home crowd here is unhinged.
I mean, that's just a massive score. And, Chris, what I love most about it is that they left no time on the clock for the opposition. And they're going to head into the locker room with a nice lead and all the momentum in this game.
Now the important point after attempt. They had the extra point, and the lead now is 11, 21-10. Rebels will kick this away to start the second half. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. Trying to build in a positive first half for this offense. Let's see if they can stretch the lead. There's some urgency on the part of the defense to stop the bleeding here. It's incomplete. They waited all game for a chance to intercept one. Instead, it's second down.
That is a poor decision by this quarterback. That's not the matchup that you want. The coverage is tight. Really should have been intercepted. I think the quarterback got away with that one. Sigh of relief from that offensive coordinator that that's not a turnover.
Looking downfield, it's Levitt. Here comes the rush. Oh, they trap him for a sack. So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Out of the gun now on third down. Grab down the middle. It's Harris. Uses the stiff arm and gets past the marker before being taken down. So they finally feed the elite wide receiver. He hasn't played a huge part in building this lead, Joel, but let's see if they look to him as they try to close it out.
And, Chris, not all contributions show up on the stat sheet. This defense has certainly been aware of this wide receiver and committed resources to try to slowing him down, which they've done, but that's allowed other areas of this offense to have success. Now as the defense shifts back, I think he's going to have more of an opportunity in the next couple of series to create some of those catches.
Makes the catch downfield. They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39. And the Tigers looking to keep this drive rolling. First down, looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's Brown. He's in the clear. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, LSU.
What I love about this throw is that it is on time. And when you're on time, you can complete the ball in tight windows. You can allow for yards after the catch, all of it. And here, they're able to get the completion for the touchdown. Beautiful job by this quarterback.
And the extra point makes it an 18-point game, 28-10. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Rebels offense back out on the field. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29. Quarterback now all alone in the backfield. Looking to pass here on second down. He escapes the pocket. Picks up the first down and still going. Out of bounds after a solid gain. They'll spot it at the 40.
These are the plays that are really hard to design as an offensive coordinator. You just got to trust the quarterback and his training. He's got his eyes down the field, but when he senses that it's not there, he can take off. And then here's the key. A guy that has a nose for the line to gain and can move the chains. This is just good all the way around. Chris, he's seeing the defense really well. He knows he's got zone coverage, and he knows he can exploit that area, that soft spot, with the slant route on the outside. He's able to do so with good timing and good execution.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Got an opening here. That play will move the sticks, set him up first down at the 42. The Rebels hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
The defense has got to start committing more guys to stopping the run, because on these quarterback runs, think about it, Chris, you're adding a hat as the offense, and that's why it's such an advantage. He's obviously got the athleticism to do so, and here he picks up a huge gain. Nice explosive run from the quarterback. Really impressive assignment football from this defense. You got to set the edge, and then you got to pursue, and you got to run after that football hard, and this defense is able to do it, and then they're able to make the tackle on the outside. I love a defense that'll get after it from an effort perspective. Look at these guys run to make the tackle.
It's caught, and he's got a lane. Tackle made after a big gain.
Well, Chris, this defense is going to have to change something up. The quarterback is way too comfortable. These wide receivers are winning on the outside. This passing game is in rhythm, so the defense has got to change. Whether it's coverage and or blitz, do something different.
Here comes a throw from the red zone. Looking for 6. Tremendous protection. There was bound to be somebody open. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
Right back in this football game. That's a big score here in the third quarter to try to cut into that deficit. And this is a very different feel now with the defense coming on the field. You get a stop, get the ball back for an offense that's created some momentum.
PAT is good, makes it an 11-point game, 28-17. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out. It's Harris. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. And now the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
This front seven is so athletic. They're aggressive. They get off blocks here. They're in the backfield, and they create a negative play. I got to tell you, this is going to be a huge key for this game, is this defense and their ability to create the negative play and get themselves off of the field.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Oh, and he almost had it. A chance for a momentum-changing interception. Does bring up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Somebody up there got a little too antsy at the line of scrimmage. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Moves out of the pocket. Wide open downfield. And he'll pick up the first down, stopping at the 27. Using his legs, it's Durham. And they make the stop in what's going to be the final play of the third quarter. It's LSU on top as we take a break for the quarter. Sitting in pretty good position as we wrap up the third quarter. Let's check out the game stats so far. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Looking to throw. It's Levitt. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Tigers.
What a drive from this offense. Great execution the entire length of the field. You run out there with that poor field position. You're just trying to reestablish yourself, get a couple of first downs, and they're able to go all the way down and get a score. That's incredible stuff.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Extra point up and good. They build the lead to 18 during the final quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Not an ideal kickoff as it heads out of bounds. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. That's caught. It's Alexander. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield of the 48. And the Rebels will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. First down, looking to throw the football. Short connection to the tight end here. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. They get just 2 yards on the pass play. Now it's 2nd down and 8 coming up. From the shotgun, drops back. Quarterback looking to scramble. And the senior calls his own number, keeps this drive moving.
Such a value add at the quarterback position when your guy can just scramble and move the chains. That is such a help to these drives. You can stay on the field. And again, if you can do that 2, 3, 4 times a game, you are doing a great job as a quarterback. This is such a good job by this defense. Chris, how many times do you hear me talk about staying in your rush lanes and really keeping that quarterback in the pocket? Well, this is the perfect job. Look at them all just push right back into the quarterback's lap. He's got nowhere to go, even though he's trying to scramble. This is a scramble for no gain.
One of those critical 3rd down plays coming up. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. He goes out of bounds. They'll spot it at the 10.
That was the most important play for this offense. Had to get the conversion if they wanted any chance in this game whatsoever. Now, put it into 5th gear. They've got to go fast and score in a hurry.
The pass rush closing in. And it's incomplete. Just missed the wide receiver there. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Keeps it on the draw. Tackle is made, but the ball will be spotted at the 4. An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And he will score. Touchdown, Rebels.
I don't think you could be a great offense in modern football without a running back that can catch it out of the backfield. What a great job of the quarterback, understanding the coverage, finding his open man, and that's a touchdown to the back.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. Now they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. To the air. It's Levin. Defense is coming after him. Grab down the middle. It's Thomas. They finally make the stop, but the offense threatening now. First down to the 27. A new set of downs after that completion. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. That completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. It's an option look. And he's swarmed quickly. They're all over the QB run there. Now we get a timeout taken by the Rebels. That's their first. They'll still have 2 available as we approach the end of this game. Chewing clock with the running game. The Salt were able to bring him down quickly. Ole Miss takes their second timeout now. They've still got 1 more left to work with. 2 backs now flanking the quarterback. They're going to run the option. And there's the handoff. And the defense smothers him for no gain. Ole Miss will call their third and final timeout, approaching the final minute of play. They'll come together here and discuss the call on this 4th down play. The Tigers will come to the line looking to keep the drive going on 4th down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Oh, they've got him. A 4th down sack and a turnover on downs.
Well, Chris, there's a little life here. That's a big stop, obviously. If they can go get a quick score, maybe get an onside kick, they've got an opportunity for a couple of possessions to cut into this 2-possession lead. Little life left.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Touchdown, Rebels. And they continue to fight back here.
Man, what a threat it is to have a tight end that can have this type of ability after the catch. Normally we see these big tight ends that can use their body and match up against players over the middle of the field. But here the athleticism after the catch to take it the distance for a touchdown. That is impressive.
And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Grab behind the line. It's Lindsey. And he's not going to make it. That's a big stop for the defense. It's still a 5-point margin. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team, all over that to make the recovery. And here comes the Tigers offense back out there. Can they play key boy here? Just protect this lead in the final 2 minutes. Ball is loose. They scramble for it. Out and scooped up. Offense still has it on the run.
Boy, what a terrible feeling as a quarterback. Trust me, that ball gets ripped out of your hands. And lucky for him, it bounces right to a teammate. And they're able to retain possession here.
He's got a crease. He can't stop him. He goes out of bounds, but he's inside the 30. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. The back's got it. They've got him down, but the offense gets the first down they needed to just run the clock out. And the Tigers enter their final minute of play just hoping to run the clock out now. And the quarterback keeps it here. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down. Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. Caught over the middle. It's Thomas. He make the tackle, but that's enough for a 1st down, and that should do it. The offense threatening, close to the goal line with a new set of downs. Try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, LSU.
Chris, not taking a knee is certainly a choice there. Running in, that's going to make for a salty handshake here between these two head coaches. Hawley heads up. Let's see what goes on after the game.
And that will do it for our coverage here. Thanks for joining us. For Joel Clark and Holly Rowe, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.